Well, I have to say, this is gonna shock you. Well, let me just check the library before I say this next part out loud. Okay. Unless something has popped up on the radio, I couldn't tell you one song that this person has. I have no idea. I know she's huge. I know nothing. Ariana Grande. Hate That I Made You Love Me. So this is from 3 weeks ago. I'm guessing it's a Discord request, obviously, which is how we got here. So here we go. Hate That I Made You Love Me. Wait, Justin Long? Is that who I think it is? The actor? That's him. Damn, it's a dark opening. Genslinger. Oh, bro, it's your DNA right there. What are you doing? Nice touch. Oh, hell no! That was brilliant. Oh, I can't wait to see where this goes.
Can't tell you why, but something inside is dancing with fire. Eyes lit like the sky, turn tears into diamonds. Got good at goodbyes. Just know that
Nice.
I will find my way from you, like flowers from a tomb. While you decide who you are, and I can see right through. Ooh, like shadows on the moon. It's all bad news. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me. Sorry if I made me type. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me. 'Cause I barely tried. Yeah, what's happening now? You studied my crown and borrowed my body. One kiss by the sun and cold like the wind. I'll be stuck in honey. Know that I will find my way from you. I guess it's kinda cute how you're like me where you are, but I can see right through.
Oh, interesting. Look at this. So outside of the fact, so many people are going to get mad that I'm pausing it. Some of you remember these notebooks from school. Like you had 70 of them for one class with just a bunch of doodles. We have monsters in this box, things I should have said, internal feelings, trauma, things I shouldn't have said. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
Just don't eclipse the moon, 'cause it's all bad news. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me. Sorry if I made me a type. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me. 'Cause I
I am I'm going to say if he jumps in the pool and he's suddenly just fine, but he's a little ashy with smoke coming off of him like he's Wile E. Coyote, I'm going to be furious.
I've held your projections when you felt so insecure. Tell me, why is it this way? Why it's so hate to see women endure? Is it really my fault you all gave me a heart of your own accord? I don't really think so. I hate that I made you love me. Sorry if I made me a type. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me. 'Cause I'm really trying. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me. Sorry if I made me a type. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me. 'Cause I'm really trying. Yeah,
Oh, dude, no way! Oh, that was good. Bro, you better start climbing. Okay. 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 Behind the scenes. Interesting. That was pretty good. I like that twist. That was good. So, first of all, from a musical standpoint, her voice is very lovely. Great harmony, very pure voice as far as I can tell. So I can see the draw. Very pretty song. I do love Justin Long too. I think he's great. So here's my question. I think this it's very interesting. So it's kind of piece by piece here. The part we talked about with her down in the dungeon, all the notebooks. See, I told you, doodles. This is kind of what we did back then. I feel like it says like diaries or something, compositions and then like diaries, but I can't tell. It could say sausages. I don't know.
What's happening now? You studied my crown and borrowed my body. One.
Oh, wait. Wow. Pedal in the pavement. Couple million for my. I mean, obviously, we can't read everything. Endless pictures of a life. Paradise, I hear them say. They say a million times. Blame is someone to say. I'm just reading pieces that I can see. What's a nice touch here? As fast as that, watch how fast this happens when she closes the book.
And borrowed my body.
Boom. Okay. We paused that moment. We saw a pedal in the pavement. When we get to the diner scene, the Ariana behind the counter, her name is Petal.
I've held your projections when you felt so insecure. Tell me, why is it this way? Why you so hate to see women endure?
Right there, Petal.
Is it really my fault you all gave me a heart of your own accord? I don't really think.
Clever. I mean, clever. That's really nice. That's her album name? You think? Are you just making stuff up again? Somebody confirm. So, Wit, you think you're saying the Justin being on fire with this whole thing is metaphorical? Can confirm the name is Petal. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I hate that I made you love me. Sorry if I made me a type. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me.
So the relationship ruins them both, essentially. So here's my question for you. I mean, he is going through it for sure. Yes, we see that in so many different ways. So my question is, insecurities, there it is. Nice. This was such a nice twist with us thinking that he's burying her body, turns out. And I thought, I mean, I didn't know what I thought with this, where this was going to go here. That's so friggin' clever. But now that we've watched it all, my interpretation is he's locking her away because if he can't have her, nobody can. And this is not metaphorical. This is real. This is actually where he's put her. Is that too far? Is that too weird? Is it all metaphorical? What are your thoughts? Because I do think there's something to be said for the fact that he goes back, digs the whole thing back up, opens the door, and then goes down in there, right? And then she, you know, the turntables have turned at that point. Oh, they're doing each other in. Yeah, so the relationship is destroying both of them, but for different reasons in different ways. Did he seem relieved when he went down? I think he was, but I think it's because, well, let's kind of analyze that a little bit. So he faces the wrath. Once he puts her away, it's almost like his curse. He's going to be destroyed because she's gone, because she's not there. And maybe that is the metaphorical piece of it. He will destroy him. His life will be destroyed because she's gone. So for him to break this curse, if you will be to go back and then take her back. Could it be like revisiting the relationship? Interesting. He couldn't bear it. Yeah. Or did he destroy her and after she's actually gone, he's being haunted by her? Yeah, the plate was the 8-year anniversary. Right. So then we get back to here, and I think it's just a little tiny detail. I don't think it means anything, but it is a nice little Easter egg that when he has this moment where he freaks out, there's the cigarette machine back here. When the whole thing started with that cigarette on the ground. Tiny little detail, probably didn't mean anything, but nice.
tried, yeah, I hate that I made you love me. Sorry.
So if it's because if the relationship is doing both of them in for different ways because of insecurities or the fact that, like, you notice the boxes that we started to kind of study was things I should have said, things I shouldn't have said. We've got insecurities, we've got trauma, all these things. Now, honestly, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Pretty much every single relationship you have, from the basic structure to the most complex, there is going to exist some level of that. Things that you probably should have said, things you probably shouldn't have said. Doesn't matter if it's a friend, if it's a mom, a dad, a family, whatever, doesn't matter. All of that will exist because relationships, regardless of their simplicity or complexity, have those layers and levels, and because humans talk to humans, and that's how it works. So I think the visual here of the boxes and all those notebooks, all those thoughts, it was so strong. And that she's kind of going through it. I think that's so interesting. Huh. And she was unpacking those boxes. That's what I think. I don't think necessarily that the notebooks were his and he was putting them down there with her. I think that all of that stuff was a symbol of their relationship. The boxes to be unpacked, all of the notebooks of the thoughts and feelings. I mean, like I said, in the boxes, one of them was internal feelings. We've also got monsters, things I shouldn't have said, trauma, and so on. Insecurities on the notebook. I think it's just a representation or a symbol of their relationship. It's clever. The lyrics sort of hint at something. Maybe I'm completely wrong. It feels like a stalker relationship. Interesting. Now, if the lyrics feel that way, and I didn't see anything at first glance that made me think that, but visually, I don't get that. I mean, obviously he's burying her in the ground. Not great. Like, I feel like, we could have done something better, but for the fact that we're getting into the intimacy aspect of the relationship, I think that's a real key point here of the two of them. I don't know. Yeah, no, for sure. I get it. If he is remorseful, she might be his imagination's twisted version of her. Our brains use our mind against us sometimes. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. Yeah. A lot of her fans saying that in the comments on this video. I feel like it has multiple meanings layered in, probably. I remember reading someone said this could be about her and her fame, like she's singing she hates that she made the public love her. Maybe. Guess it's a theory. Yeah. I mean, and that's like I always say, that's why I love doing this stuff, because she may have written the song with the intention of, like, lyrically, she's processing the fact that she is now a public figure and every single thing that she does is known and exploited in some way, and she lives under a spotlight now. Maybe. That could be where it started, hypothetically. But then once it turns into a video, the video might have nothing to do with that. It's just a video that's good to watch and it makes people share it, and then the label's happy and production's happy and everybody wins. But then it's also, we listen to it, we watch it as the consumer, and we have our own interpretations based on our own experiences. So there are so many levels, and with pretty much every single thing that we watch, there are multiple meanings, even if that wasn't the artist's intention. She was a Disney kid, so she's been under the camera for a while too. Yeah. And she had a recent breakup. I mean, it all checks out. Yeah. Combining the two, could it be like him discarding her because she doesn't match up to his fantasies of her? Yeah, I mean that's a theory. Yeah, maybe. Hmm. The magic and therapy of music and lyrics. Agreed. And not just the movie with Hugh Grant. That is lovely. The dungeon feels like it's something constructed by him, and yet he still sees her out in the world and it drives him crazy. Interesting. Huh. You know, if we go with the metaphor aspect, maybe instead of it being a physical room and a dungeon and that she's locked into it, maybe it's a metaphorical or proverbial dungeon. And in the relationship, he keeps her locked tight. She has to act a certain way. She's not allowed to have her feelings. She's not allowed to complain. I mean, I don't know. I'm just making a stretch. But maybe the whole thing is metaphorical. And in the end, she realizes it and turns the tables on him and says, I'm not going to be stuck in a dungeon. I'm going to live my life and you're going to pay for it. I don't know. So, very interesting. This being my first exposure that I'm aware of to Ariana Grande, I am very impressed. I really enjoyed this. I'm sure we are light years away from the actual story or what the point is, but it's always fun to dissect.